Dragons fans, we are back here on the field at Day Air Ballpark, getting ready to take another lap around the horn. Today we're joined by Dragons infielder and DH, Sal Stewart. Sal, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you.
All right, hey, let's take a walk. So we look at, as people in the stands, right? One of the things that we look at the most regarding the players, right, is what goes up on the video board. The video board tells us exactly how you're doing that night, but it also tells us how you're doing the whole season, right? The batting average, home runs, things like that. So for us and for me, right, if you have a rough start to the season, I feel like it'd be really easy to chase numbers the entire time, but you've got a cool approach to kind of avoid that. Tell us a little bit about how you stay sort of compartmentalized and in the zone with regards to hitting.
Yeah, so ever since I was little, one of my coaches when I was young, he always said, when you get to the minor leagues and when you do your stuff, it's such a long season. So we kind of break it down in 10 at-bats. So no matter what I do, I try to get 3 hits out of 10. And obviously sometimes I'll get 2, sometimes I'll get 1, sometimes I'll get none. But other times I'll get 4, other times I'll get 6. But I always try to reach for the number 3 because no matter what, I know that if I have a bad night, 0 for 4, 0 for 5, bad night, I still have 5 more at-bats to get 3. It just, for me, it helps me stay sane. It helps me stay focused on the next game. And honestly, when going good or bad, looking at the scoreboard could be tough because when you look up, you can either get complacent if you're doing good or you can start to press if you're doing bad. So I feel by breaking it down, it just helps me stay who I am and just allow me to play every game and enjoy the game instead of worrying about my numbers or worrying about what I'm doing.
Let you sleep at night too a little bit better, right?
True, I guess, yeah. It's hard to get sleep.
Season. I mean, you got 130 games. It's real easy to get ahead of yourself or feel like you're like, oh man, it's just you got hundreds of at-bats.
Exactly.
You can't think about all of them at once.
Exactly. So that's why I kind of just break it down. I don't take 500 at-bats. I take 250 10 at-bats, something along those lines. So it just helps me, and I feel like it's helped me along the way. So I'll continue to do it.
Then if you're having a rough time, you get a little superstitious. We can mess with the facial hair, right? Is that another trick?
If I have multiple of those 0 for 10s or 2 for 10s, this mustache coming right off.
Going to like a goatee.
I'll go to goatee. I'll go to freshly shaved. I'll go to anything. Anything for hits.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Tell us. So we talked a little bit about the what it's like on the field, what it's like in the dugout. What kind of stuff you do when you're not at the ballpark? What helps you decompress to get away from everything completely, good or bad?
Definitely playing video games with my best buddies, Munir, Shad, Reza. Those are my 3 best buddies from back home. So we play together, we talk a lot of garbage, and honestly, I put my phone down and I kind of just hang out with them, and they help me get my mind off everything. So
it's kind of awesome. Feels like being back home in Florida again.
Exactly. Once you put your headset on, you kind of forget about everything and you just hang out with them.
That's awesome. Well, hey, congratulations on being here. We love having you.
Thank you.
Look forward to another great season and continued success in the bigs.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.